Hi, this is Kim Pinkney and welcome to my channel. Alrighty, so I am setting a timer and I'm going to be drawing heads just randomly. I might not be able to chat very much, so just brace yourself for that. Sorry about that. Today's like the second to the last day of the challenge and I am off and running. First one I'm going to be working on is Taraji. She is like one of my favorites, and I'm hoping I can capture her in 10 minutes. Yeah, at this point, I'm not sure how many heads I have. I know I was in the 40s a few days ago. Yesterday, I wasn't able to meet my my quota because it was raining, and I just wanted to get my ass home. It rained all damn day, but today's supposed to be relatively dry, I hope. And if it is, then I'll ride the bus home, which is like an extra 2 hours to get home. By the time I get home, I'm usually exhausted, but I usually have enough strength while I'm on the bus and bored to draw. I've been trying to be good. Every now and then a person would come up to me and they'd see me draw and they're like, can I get a card or something? Can I get this picture that you're drawing? Like a little boy came up to me yesterday and just as soon as I hopped on the bus, he jumped behind me and says, I want that picture that you did. I'm like, what picture? I did so many of the one with Tupac and Biggie, and I told him you can't have this one because it's for the challenge, and if I give it to him, I won't have those heads. But I told him that I would like to draw something else for him. Same performers, but you know, I'd actually like put effort into it. So along with Ariana Grande, I'm going to be doing another picture with Tupac and Biggie, where I actually have time. You know, got time for this. Anybody got time for this right now? Now, before I was going to do 10-minute faces. Okay, let's see. I was going to do... I'm sorry, I was going to do like 5-minute faces, and I could not keep up with the timer. I kept taking it off, or I give myself a little bit more time. And this one I'm going to try to stand firm and just try to do this in the allotted time that I have. For some of my pictures, I started adding like a little bit of color. And I don't know, it just gives it a little something. Instead of it just being monotone black, I've got monotone blue and pink and things like that, just to give a little bit of difference. And it came from the idea to do that is to, you know, I couldn't find my what's it called, my charcoal pencil. So I went ahead and just grabbed a colored pencil and just was hoping that it would work for me. And so I just added color pencils to the mix here. Nothing intense, you know, nothing realistic, because I just don't have time for it. And I found that the pencils don't blend. So in addition to using the colored pencils, I'm using the Crayola color pencils. Well, without, you know, like other stuff. And I don't have time to play with it with a solvent or anything like that. The music is a little louder today because I was trying to stay focused on the music. So every now and then I'll chime in with a thought or something. I've got 4 minutes left on this picture, and I still feel like I have not caught her likeness yet. I went back to some of the other pictures that I had done and started adding additional things to them. Some of them color, some detail. I woke up at 2 o'clock this morning and I was like kind of like wide awake for a while there. And so I started working on some pictures, and I realized, you know what, I am not wide awake, I am tired. I'm going back to bed. So I went back to sleep for a while. Took a little hour nap after drawing for an hour. It was kind of refreshing doing that, but I really wanted to stay up and draw until it was time to go. So the mind was willing, but the body was weak. And again, I apologize if I'm not in the chat. I'm kind of taking this seriously because I really would hate to fail this challenge. But I think it might happen because I just don't have the time to complete it the way I'd like. Okay, I got 2 minutes left. I like this increment of 10 minutes. It's a little bit better than the 5, and I could stay a little bit more focused. But I'll respond to the chat in a bit, probably the last few minutes before I have to go. But I'm really just trying to stay focused on this. But you guys feel free to go ahead and leave comments or chat in the chat if you like. I will see them eventually. I just apologize. Just trying to stay focused. And for those of you who aren't aware of what I'm doing the 100 Heads Challenge, and I've got 1 minute left. I wasn't giving myself a timer before, and a lot of my images are a lot more realistic looking, or a lot more complete. Because I didn't do that, but now that I'm coming down to the wire, I've got to stay focused, and then I can play later on. Yeah, I tried to sit down and do it last night, you know, do some drawings last night, but I just could not My body was just like way too freaking tired. And then I tried to draw at work, and I'm like, I can't. You know, like when I'm on my lunch break, I get a half an hour, and I'm like, I can't. I gotta eat. Gotta eat, gotta eat. Gotta get back to work. Oh, that's the timer. Okay, so Taraji P. Henson. Yeah. Okay, let's reset this timer. Okay, I'm going to pull a face from Pinterest. I've got my own list, and it's in the description if you like to see some of the things that I'm drawing from. I'm drawing a lot smaller so I can fit more heads on here. Okay, so right now it looks like I'm going to be drawing too short. And let me zoom in, and then I'll start my timer. Okay. And begin. Okay. Yeah, it was a lot of fun drawing the rappers. They have very expressive faces, trying to look tough and butch. And it brought back a lot of memories. Okay, let me stop talking, because usually when I draw, I don't talk. And that allows me to stay focused. Right now I'm doing some rough sketches in the positions that I think his head is in. I'm referring back and forth from my paper to the source image. I'm not lifting my pencil as much, so like when I am on a line, I'm going to try to capture whatever I see. Alright, I'm going to take my 6H pencil and I'm going to do a light layer of this pencil, and that gives me a skin tone. I'm going to try not to erase too much. I'm going to try to use my my guidelines that I have here in the shading. And sometimes it helps, sometimes it's just annoying, so I might end up erasing them after all. But wherever I can, I try to use my any of the stray lines or that I have here in the overall picture. Yeah, they're a little too distracting, so I do have to take a moment and erase them. Now, I put these lines here to remind me that the face is going in a particular direction. And it's kind of where everything's going to be sitting, so it's kind of habit that I throw these on here. It's not necessary, but for me, I don't know if it's like a comfort blanket. I don't know, but it does take some time. Okay, so I'm going to use a little bit of, this is a 0.0 pen. And I like how it's sharp or as sharp as the pencils I like to use. It's great for doing eyelashes and my little sketch lines. But I like to erase, as you can see. Okay, I've got 4 minutes left. And I'm pretty much kind of looking at it as I'm doing my lines, just to see if I captured the person's face effectively. Once I have like the overall outline and proportions as accurately as I can, that's when I'll start to add more of the detail. Sometimes I'll add shading to help me with the proportions and distances and things like that. Okay. And instead of using my charcoal pencil, I'm using an 8B pencil. When I have some really heavy shadows, I'll probably revert back to the charcoal pencil. I'll find out why my music stopped playing. Oh, keep going, you only got 3 minutes left. Okay, and I'll use this pencil, the 6H, to give me some subtle tones. Like in the nose where I don't want to put like hard lines, I like to use tones instead, unless there's like a hard shadow that I can go off of. This one here, and on the other side here. Epidemic sound, you're pissing me off. Okay. I wasted a couple seconds to fix my music. And the music seems to help. It kind of puts me in a different mood, different zone. Let's see, but I can't see the timer. Okay, I got 1 minute left. Gotta whip it out. The blending stump is really good for helping me to lay out color really freaking fast. I got 1 minute and 18 seconds. I don't have time for his jewelry. Ain't nobody got time for that. Anybody got time for that? And I'm kind of fitting everybody into each other. So one picture kind of leads to the next. It may bleed into another picture, another face. I have this idea where I want to do it in a circular motion, kind of like a flower. So maybe the next page will have like a flower type pattern of faces. Okay, 27 seconds. Let's see if we can get his hair in there. He's got really close hair here. Yeah, definitely drawing for 10 minutes makes you make some really hard decisions. Ah, there we go. Okay, reset. Alright, Darby too short. Okay, next to iced tea. Let's see who we got next in the Pinterest thing. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, we're going to do Toni Braxton. I'll stick her right here. Alright. Now usually I zoom in so I can get some really good detail, but today I can't. I only got those 10 minutes, and we'll begin now. I'm going to get rid of these guidelines a little earlier. We'll get rid of a little bit of the iced tea. Yeah, this challenge, the original challenge has its own playlists or source images. But I decided to do my own because it was Black History Month, and I wanted to draw more black people. The original playlist only has, or source images only has maybe 3 or 4 black people in it. I'm like, this is not going to help me. So, and some of the people have already drawn before. So, I decided to create my own, and part of my challenge, since I am a little bit more advanced with drawing faces, uh, to try to get them to have their likeness. Plus, I picked this up like 8 days ago, a little bit less than 8 days ago. So I got 6 minutes left. So I was like, okay, well, let me see if I can finish this before the end of the month. Piece of cake, right? Draw faces all the time. Oh no. Oh no, no. No, 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 no. Definitely takes in account of time management. Like one stream, I think I only did about 2 or 3 faces. And definitely should have been stepping it up. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna use the charcoal. She's got some heavy blacks in this picture that I can take advantage of. What kind of sucks about this challenge is it's not realistic for me. I usually take about 15 minutes to get someone's likeness, especially if I'm doing a caricature. Like I could have the face done in 15 minutes, at least the likeness, and then I can add the details. So this one is forcing me to make those tough decisions. What am I going to emphasize? To capture the likeness of this person. And I'm held to a higher standard because a lot of these people are very well known, and you'll know if I made Toni Braxton or Too Short. Chances are you'll know some of these people right off the bat. So there'll be times when I hit, and then there'll be times when I miss terribly. And I think I missed terribly when I was doing the Michelle Obama one. That's one I'd probably want to do over again. But not today. Okay, I got 3 minutes left. I was going to incorporate hands into this, but not everybody had hands, which would have forced me to create hands. And ain't nobody got time for that. Neck is way too big. Let's see if we can fix that. We'll use a different color here. Got 44 seconds left. Sometimes faces don't come together until after you've added the shadows and the tones. Up. Time's up. Pencils down. No more ink. All right. Next. Reset. All right. Let's see who's next. Let's see. I already did Lauryn Hill. I could take this time and fix up Common here. Let's see. Here we go. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a lot that I've got on here. Okay, now I've got MC Light. I was going to alternate between boys and girls. Let's do that. Let's alternate between guys and girls. Let's see if I can find a guy here. Ah, Mr. T. Let's see. I'll put him like right here. It's kind of awkward to draw in such a small little space. Definitely makes you have to have... forces me to do some adjusting. Okay, here we go, and start. Okay. Okay, his head is at an angle like that. So I'm just trying to get some of his more distinctive features going first. Yeah, as an artist, there will be times when I don't want to draw a certain person. So I kind of break myself out of that, you know, drawing pretty girls only or hot guys only mentality. Simply because there'll be times when I'll be drawing like an elderly person with wrinkles galore, or a baby who is fresh out the womb, but the parents wanted to immortalize them. And babies, I don't draw babies that often. So this breaks up the monotony of drawing the same thing over and over again. Pets, people want me to draw pets. And it's amazing how many people want me to draw pets. oops, eyebrows are a little too big. Let's bring them down a bit. And we'll just incorporate that into the shadow. This challenge also is encouraging me to do a lot more cross-hatching and stuff. I don't want to waste time doing his mohawk too much. Let's see if we can get his likeness here. Usually I take my time, evaluate the face, where things are, but we only got 10 minutes. So I just have to be as observant as possible. Discover as I go. Let's see, we'll throw his hand in there, since it's obscuring a lot of his face. I've got 5 minutes left. Yeah, 10 minutes is a lot. I'm not going to do a lot of detail on his rings. Man used to carry around a shit ton of gold. I wouldn't have been surprised if he had over thousands and thousands and thousands of pounds, not pounds, but carried his weight in gold. Okay, let's see. I'm using the charcoal pencil. I want to see if I can get a little bit of light and darks to emphasize some of the things on his face. And then emphasize it even further with more tones and cross-hatching. Me, I like to capture things that people usually miss, and even things that I usually miss. Like some shadows, this part here, the underneath the eye, giving you the eye bag here. It's just little things like that that help make a face look more realistic. Let's see. His upper lip is a little bit darker than his bottom, but not by much, so I'm just going to put a smidge here. I like to capture that ridge up above the lip line. That also helps um, to make things a little bit more realistic. A lot of the fellas that I'm drawing have a lot of facial hair. I don't know if that's just the thing, but virtually all these guys here have some sort of facial hair. Very few of them I've been drawing that don't. Okay, I got 1 minute left. Let's see if we can capture some more of Mr. T. We'll get this side of his face. Yeah, between Mr. T and James Evans from Good Times, I thought they were the most intimidating black men that I've ever seen. I'm just trying to get some... Oh, got 35 seconds left. I know he's got this crazy... Oh, look at all that gold. Good Lord, man. He's toned it down a lot since then. Since the 80s. Get that iconic mohawk going. There we go. Mr. T. And then Ice-T. Let me fix Ice-T's name here. Mr. T, Ice-T, Tony. Okay, let's reset this and find another face. I got the Brat. Let's see, who would fit like right here? Could I put right here? I don't want to cut her off. Let's see, we'll put the Brat right here. We'll cut off a little bit of Nikki's head. There we go. And a little bit of Eve. That should give us plenty of room for the Brat. Okay, let me zoom in on her Bratness. If it'll let me. Okay, well, nope. Alright, so let us begin. She's got a very long face. She's looking at us here. She's got these long eyelashes. Okay, nostrils are too huge. There we go. Tone them down. I'm one of those people that like throwing eye shines into an eye. I think it just adds a little something. We'll use this instead. Okay, let's see. She's got very thick, clumped eyelashes. I love how everybody has their own unique look. Bring that. There'll be some things that, some traits that they share, but on the whole, you can definitely see the difference between them all. Now, a lot of these pictures, I'm going back and adding more faces, partially because I need the space. Let's see, I got 6 minutes left. I'm going to have to make decisions. We'll give a hint of the hair that she's got. This is something that I'd love to spend more time on. Her hair is gorgeous. There's spirals in little ponytails, and her hair is sectioned off in these really interesting places. But let's focus on her face more. I'm using the side of my pencil to lay down lines closer to each other. She's very light skinned, so I'm going to use a bit of this to get more tones out of it. See if I can blend the nose tones closer together. And let's see, we'll give the brat a little bit of color here. Now I'm trying to get like some subtle shading with some of her, where it's like super dark. I'll be pressing a little bit harder and a little bit more often, and I'm just trying to go with the shape. where I need a little bit more subtlety, I'm going to come in with the pencil and just let some of the grays do some of the work too. I'm trying not to add lines where, you know, or assume that there's lines in certain spots. I got 1 minute left. Let's see. Just a little bit of the charcoal. That's not the one I want. There it is. $43. Let's see if we can throw a neck on her. Three seconds. 1. All right. Looks like Debra. Let me see. Debrat. All right. And what I basically need for this book is I need at least 5 faces on every page. All right. Next person. Making a lot of good progress here. Okay, Stevie Wonder. Beautiful. Now this is a rare picture of Stevie Wonder without his glasses on. So let's see, we'll have it come from down here. Or because I like how his face is angled this way. So let's go ahead and reset this. It's 540. Okay, and begin. Okay, so his face is angled in this direction. He's got braids. Okay, one way that I draw is I'll make the basic egg shape and then start carving into it. So here's where his eyebrows and eye ridge line is. Again, you can find this in this image in my Pinterest, and I have the link below in the description. And if you want to follow along, you see how I'm creating this face. And then I give myself a little bit of space, trying to follow. Okay. And I'm just basically carving into and adding to the egg shape. Let's bring that down. Get the nose here, and I see how it's breaking the egg shape. There's a little bit of a nostril right there, very subtle. I look to see how far in the bottom of the nose is coming in. The shape of his nostril. Does it go under? Does it go close to it? Right there. And then right above that, there's a laugh line. And then we're coming back to his eye. And I see that my eyebrows aren't thick enough, so I'll thicken those up a bit. So I'm basically in this area right here. And then when I'm moderately content on the detail that I have here, just putting it down. Let's see, make sure I'm still in camera. Okay, I am not. So let me zoom up a little bit. Okay, let me get back to my image. Sorry about that. Okay. So like right where the nose is, here's the curve where his nose is. And just take it kind of slow. Okay. I'm going to darken in as far as I think his eyebrow is going to go. There's a little bit of a line here where his lid is. Where there's a bit of a shadow, I'm making little lines there. Okay, he's got this shadow here. He's got another one coming this way. And this one I'm going to probably let me do it really lightly. Really super light. Okay, on the opposite side of his nose here. Give some variance there. Okay, so I drop it down a few ticks here. If I come in this direction and I want to go out as far as, if I was dropping a straight line down, his lip is going to come about here, and then we got these laugh lines. We come back around. Don't go all the way to the edge here. We have some mustache there. Come back up and just kind of think of a cylinder type shape. I could probably have come out a little bit further. His teeth will wrap around. We don't have time to do every tooth. So what I do is I will maybe give a hint that he's got gums showing. Got like that part. Mustache, teeth are wrapping around. It's dark. Teeth right here. Okay, coming back around. Okay, got, I don't know how many minutes left. Let's see, 2 minutes left. Okay. And right now, since I'm desperate for time, I am just looking at the tones. I figure if I can capture his shape, his tones, you'll know that it's Stevie Wonder without his glasses on. And his braids, because I only have 1 minute left, so I'm going to try to emphasize. Okay, for his braids, I'm just going to do, let's take this, where's my charcoal? This one, close enough. Okay, and just drop it down and throw a bead. Whatever I can to get some more tones going. Okay, and then just go ahead and we'll just blend it in. If I had more time, I would play with the tones more. I'd have more light tones, more dark tones, more mid-tones. Okay, got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Alright, damn it. Okay, Stevie Wonder. Okay, we'll set that. Alright. I wish I could have done more. Okay, next picture. There we are. Jane Kennedy. She was very, very pretty. Let's see. And start time. Now. We'll put her right above. Or actually, we'll put her right next to Stevie. So we'll just have faces going in this direction here. I'm just trying to follow the contour of her face. And any of you that may have joined me, I apologize. I am not in the chat. I am looking at the source image. I have in one of those time type of things where if I look away, I lose precious seconds. I'm doing 10-minute increments, and I'll check out the chat after, like, a few minutes before I have to go, probably about 6:15 or so. And I apologize for not being able to greet you guys. If you're here, hello, hello. And if you've been hanging with me for a while, you know that I'm in the middle of this challenge, and I really wanna succeed. I wanna do this, man. I wanna do this. Okay, I got 5 minutes left on this face. Let's see if we can throw some lines here and commit. Yeah, sometimes in the eye, it's not like completely black. Like if you're at a distance and you see like the eye shines and stuff like that. Sometimes I let my darker eyes kind of reflect a little bit. So I'll have like maybe the top part be darker than the bottom. When your picture is at a distance, and I mean like in the picture itself, where you can't see like every eyelash. You see a hint of eyelash, but you don't see every eyelash. You know, where it's kind of like a distance from the camera. I like to at least throw that in there because, you know, eyes are, they may reflect the colors that are around them. And you can kind of show that by making portions of the eye inside here a little lighter. I don't think I'm capturing her. Let's see if I can just capture some of the aspects here. I got 3 minutes left. I'm pretty zoomed in, so I can't see all of her hair. I know this part is like really dark. which is kind of cool because it'll frame Stevie a bit. Let's get her. I think her cheekbone comes out a little further than what I've drawn. Slightly higher. She's got a shadow cast right here, which is also a good thing. Let's see. I wonder if I had started this timed thing sooner, if I would have been definitely more on track. Let's see, and tomorrow, let's see, tomorrow is Thursday. So I can try this again on Thursday. It's 6 o'clock. Okay, so in about 10 minutes I'll be able to look at the chat. I got 57 seconds on this face. Yeah. Dang it. And what's really annoying is the beeper. It's like stop. Okay, fine. Okay, stop. Reset. Okay, I think it's her name is spelled Jayne. Yeah. Yeah, she was a model and a sportscaster and an actress. Okay. All right. Moving on. One more person, and then I'm going to have to... I'll hit the chat. Well, actually, let me hit the chat now. You guys have been very patient if you've been here. Dexter! What up? Tattoo, what's up? Tamia, she is sexy. Marcus Art Channel, I have no idea. This page has so many faces. How many faces have you done so far? I don't know. Let's find out. I got 2 here. Do I have any more pages? No. Okay, so this is the start of the second page. Hey, you guys. Thanks for being so patient. Okay, so we got 2 here. 2, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. 39, 40, 41, 42. 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 54, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62. I got 62 faces. I'm not going to make it. Oh, Wonder Bar. 62 faces. I think it was 62 or 64, something like that. I think, I don't know if I'm going to put like anything here. I didn't want to number them until I knew I was going to be finished with the page. So let's see, why not? We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. No, 24. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 37, 38, 9, 40, 41, 42, 3, 4, 5, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, and 62. Woof! Still not enough, but at least I've got some pages left, so I can indulge myself. Alright. Woof. I did like maybe 3 or 4 first thing this morning. How is everybody? Okay, now who is Marcus Art Channel? Let's see. Let's take a peek. Come on, YouTube. Whip it out, whip it out, whip it out. Okay, Marcus. Marcus and Lucas. Marcus Art. Oh, is it Marcus Art? Cute. scribble your way to a finished drawing, I will friend him or subscribe. Okay. He looks like he draws a lot of light-skinned folk. I like people who have like a big variety of colors and faces and stuff. They're all very pretty, very young. Let's see what else he's got. He's got 37 videos. That's it. Oh, okay. I guess that'll work. Let's see. Marcus's uploads. They're interesting. I like his colored pencil. Oh, okay. Thanks for bringing him up. I'm gonna go check him out. His coloring's good, but he traces the faces. Oh. Well, we all gotta learn somewhere, I guess. And he's using Prismacolor. Huh. Prismacolor's nice. I wish he wouldn't trace the faces, though. Amarindra, Amarindra. Let's see, he's got a Black Panther. Oh, he traced her too. Shh. I was trying to find at least one where he's starting from scratch. Okay. Oh, he's looking like he's drawing something from scratch. In the feral. Or did he like do it really super light and then is rendering it out? I can't tell. Maybe he heard us. Anyway, his coloring's good, but he traces the faces. Oh, wow. Yeah, this book is going to have a shit ton of faces. This is going to be nothing but faces. Tamiya is sexy, and I like her music. Man's got to make a living. Hey, yeah, I ain't mad at him. If he's, if this is how he's making his living. There we go. Now we got some black folk here. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. Hey, if his stuff sells, you know, all the more power to him. I can't tell if he traced this one from the get-go. He did. And you could tell when it's traced, because I used to do this, or I have done it. Yeah, this is wicked traced. And it's not traced well, either. Well, it's enough to give you the hint, I guess. The hints where you need them. Let's see. Hey, Tattooed Hearts. Yeah, you just can't get away from the hoodies, can you? Oversized hoodies. 701 subscribers? Sweet! I had no idea. Dex XX. Okay. Let's see. I have Circle Art Channel. Okay, let's take a peek at him. Man's got to make a living. He admitted it. Oh, well, cool. No shame in his game, huh? Let's see. Okay, I got Circle Art. No, Circle. Is it Circle Art Line or Circle Line School? Or is it actual person named Circle? There's too many, yeah, and some people, you know, I don't know. But I don't know. I'm getting there. Another 100 faces or so. But I think I have more fun when it's slow and easy. Like Eve here. Slow and easy. Slow, at least. I wouldn't mind going back to Prismacolors for a while. But I love the Crayolas. And they're cheap. You know, so if anybody else wants to do it. Circle Art. Okay. I'm at Circle Art. Let's see, Circle Art. It just says circle art. I need a link. I'm not getting any. I've got circle art line. They're not giving me who the person is. Is it circle art all one word? I need a link. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to find them. When I put in circle art, I get a shit ton of like other crap. Okay, here we go. I got circle art official. I don't think this is what you meant. Yeah, I need a link to whatever you're talking about. Sorry about that. Circle Art School. Okay, let me go back. Circle Art. Is it Circle Art Line School? Interesting. There was one where this teacher would go through and he would show his students work. And I was so inspired by some of them. It was like, oh my God. I miss art school so bad. But, let's see. Okay, so it's 6:14. I gotta start packing up. Supposedly it's not going to rain today, at least not so much. Yesterday was so frustrating. I was like drenched. There was no way I was going to pull my drawing book out with it being as wet as it was. But today I got time because let's see. I'll take this one with me, and I'll take this with me. Ooh, what size is this? This is a 0.1. I don't need that right now. Yeah, I'm getting all kinds of people hitting me up wanting me to draw for them just from doodling in this book as fast as I frickin' can. All right. So, what's new with y'all? Let me see if I can find... is her name pronounced Tamia or Tamia? Anyway. Doesn't matter. I love her music though. Let's see. Tamia. Yeah, she is gorgeous. Was she the one married to Babyface or something like that? No, it wasn't her. That's Pebbles, isn't it? Oh yeah, she's freaking gorgeous. Melanie Fiona, she's one of the best R&B. Okay, I'm gonna draw her. I'll add in her. Luther! I gotta throw Luther in there. Okay, I found a cute one of Tamia. Luther. Gotta draw Luther. One of my favorites. Oh, In Vogue. Okay, I've got to do an In Vogue picture with all four of them. I don't care that they're no longer together. And there's just the three of them. But back in the day, they were the shit. Oh, God. Egos. Minnie! Gotta do Minnie Riperton. All my favorites. Erica. Gotta do Erica Badu. Oh, TLC. Aw. Whitney! Gotta do Whitney. Oh, Tevin Campbell. I gotta do Prince. There's something about this where Prince is not in this. It just doesn't make any sense. Not Price, Prince. Prince. Okay, I like this one. Yeah, I was never into Prince, like the biggest fan kind of thing, but I love his music. Dex, Dex, Dex. Okay, so I found circle line art. I like how clean some of the images were. How to draw Celtic knots city in 1 point perspective. Now that's tight. I think I've been to this channel before because I needed help on my perspective. Let's see. I think you and I have been at a lot of the same art channels. Let's see. I do love Pick Candle because it's really cute. I used to I used to watch the Mark Crilly channel. How about Alfonso Dunn? I've hung out on his channel for a little bit, and I used to look at Gweekles, but her artwork is just like, I have no freaking clue. I don't know if it's supposed to be cute or just demonic or what, but I don't know. It's just a little out there for me. Rambutan, I think that artist pissed me off once. Let's see, Circle Line Art, the Line Art School. This guy's a master in perspective. He looks it, and his junk is clean. If I can get my lines that clean, oh my gosh. But yeah, one artist was like, somebody asked, wow, well, you draw a lot of white people. Do you do anybody else? And they're like, well, I don't want to draw black people. You know, if you want to draw black people, go somewhere else. I'm like, wow, you want to see somebody draw that? I'm like, oh wow, and you just lost my, you just lost my respect. You know, I mean, it's one thing if you can't do it, cool. If you can do it and choose not to, cool. But it's like when you just point blank and say, I'm not interested. I'm like, wow, wow. Guang Hui. Nah. I'm gonna copy your words here. Copy and paste. I need a palette cleanser. Let's see. Yeah, I'm all about seeing other people's stuff. I mean, I love how YouTube, pencil review. Oh, the coloring? The color pencils? Color Guang. Are they soft? I need something that I could buy like close by and stuff. Have you ever the color pencils? No, I've never seen that. Who said what? Oh, Rambutan. I think it was. I was watching one of the videos and I was reading the comments, and it was just so arrogant. I'm like, it's one thing to not want to draw something. I mean, you have your what's the word? You know, people have their likes and dislikes and stuff like that, but it was just like straight up like, wow. And for they come in 160, huh? I saw a video just now that was talking about it. The Guang Hui Sui Yui. Oh, that's a song. Sorry. Those are songs. Here's the colored pencil. Huh. Have you ever used them? One person just went balls out and frickin' the Affordable Colorist. Well, I gotta subscribe to her. She's a sister. She's only got 200 and now she's got 227. Ah! I'm one. Let's see what you got, girl. What you got going on? Affordable Colorist. I try to support other people of color who are content creators. Help them build up their subscribers and maybe learn a little something from them. Coloring skin tones in Chinese adult coloring book. Oh, it doesn't look like she has too many videos. Oh, I bite my tongue. She's got a lot of videos. How have I not seen you, woman? Oh, but they're all coloring videos. She's not drawing. Oh. Huh. Well, I think that's awesome, too. They're oil-based, but very cheap. Really? I think Rambutan's a woman. I can't remember. But I don't know. If it wasn't that one, it was someone else. And they do mostly anime-looking type people. And, you know, very beautiful anime-looking type people. And almost like a one-trick pony type of thing. You know, same style over and over again. But it's a cute style. It's popular. And they got a shit ton of subscribers. But it was just, I was so put off by that video. I was just like, wow. Or not the video, it was the comments that they made, that the person made in response to someone who really likes their videos, but they were kind of waiting for, I don't want to say representation, but, you know, just something different than the average white person that they always draw. Oh, excuse me, anime person. They don't draw white people. You draw the what's the argument that I've heard, the best looking that you can possibly get, which just happens to look white to me anyway. But at least they don't just draw women, they drew men as well. And then recently I think they started drawing more people with color in their skin besides the regular what is that called? I don't know. Some people can do it, you know, when it comes to, this does not look like Michelle Obama. When it comes to drawing black people with, what do they call those goddamn things? Those expensive freaking Copics. She just didn't know how to use Copics at the time. I don't know. But I just thought it was kind of rude that they were excluding anybody with any dark skin because they didn't know how to color it, or just was so arrogant about the answer. Well, I draw what I want to draw. I draw what I like, and I don't want to draw that. And I'm like, okay, all right. I don't want to watch you. Exactly. Even though I don't draw animals per se, maybe I'll draw an anthropomorphic animal. Somebody wearing animal skin, and maybe an animal wearing people skin, you know, but it's like, I still will draw them, you know. And, I never used to draw this many black people. I'd always been all over the place, but the more that I'm drawing, the more I appreciate the beauty of the dark skin, the tones, the subtleties, the differences in looks. A lot of the white people that I've seen being drawn, they all kind of have that cookie cutter look for you. And especially with the anime, the eyes, the nose, everything is freaking the same. And I don't know if people are just comfortable with it or what, but it's like, I don't know. I start looking around and I start seeing the beauty in all these different shades of tones and people. Like, there was this one Indian guy that oh my God, he had this olive skin, perfect olive skin, and this thick hair. I'm like, oh my God, I gotta take a picture of that guy. And then the other people that come on, and I'm on the bus, people watching. I shouldn't be watching people. I'm like, if they look up and see me staring, like, boo. You know, but I'm admiring them, and then I'm like, okay, how can I use that skin tone in another picture? You know, I'm using that kind of look and stuff. But anyway, Dexter, thanks so much for hanging out with me. I know it wasn't much. I'll be able to devote more time to you guys after tomorrow. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make it to the 100. It's sad, but if I can at least fill this up with at least a couple pictures on the last few pages, I won't feel as bad. Women have no lips. Black chicks have big... You know, And it varies. Like Jane Kennedy, I was just drawing her. I'm like, okay, compared to her and everybody else, chick ain't got no lips. She has no lips, no lippage. And people pay good money for these lips. People are sucking on bottles to get lips like these. Anyway, let me stop. Hey Dexter, I hope you have a fabulous day, and I will see you guys later. Tattoo hearts, stay cool. Don't overheat yourself wearing too many clothing. And Dexter, you take care, man. You're always great with some folks here. And let me know if you come across any other artists that I should be keeping an eye out for. I'm always willing to learn other techniques, things I can do to save money, and I try to share the knowledge. But wow, this woman does a lot. She's got a lot of videos here. They're mostly coloring though, which is not a bad thing. I want to see a finished part. Okay, take care, you guys, and I'll see you on the morrow. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.